Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Ask and Be Inspired affiliate marketing live stream, designed to help you get unstuck, produce results, and achieve time freedom even if you're brand new. So you've expressed interest in building an affiliate marketing business for yourself. And you think that once you get started in whatever business opportunity comes to mind, you think that you could just go through the trainings, take action, and everything will be smooth sailing from there. Well, that's what I thought when I got started with my very first affiliate marketing opportunity. I was told that exact same thing. So when I got started and when I started going through the trainings in the back office of the company I was part of at the time, I was attending the calls, I was attending the trainings, but things weren't still making sense to me. Now, part of it was because of my mindset issues at the time, but I also didn't really have a crystal clear direction of what exactly I need to do. I did different things here and there, but I didn't really have a consistent set DMO at the time, which is a daily method of operation. And so here I was just going through the trainings, taking notes, reviewing my notes, doing my best to make sense of what I learned, and then I go out and apply it, but I wasn't so sure if I was doing it right, but I decided to continue onwards anyways. For a while, I was playing this Lone Ranger entrepreneur type. I felt like I just needed to sit down, figure it all out by myself in the very beginning, and that's how it was going to start out, how it was going to be. And I was conditioned like that for most of my life. Usually I'm independent, and when it came to group work assignments in my classes, I would usually be the one to do the work while everybody else in the group that I got paired with messed around. Maybe I'm in the rare chance I might get one other student in my group that would actually help me out, finish the project and complete it, but everyone else in the group would be lazy. And so I learned from that experience not to depend on anyone, and that really I need to depend on myself and just do everything on my own. You ever felt that way? Because I sure have. So when I got into building this affiliate marketing business, it was a new arena for me, and I didn't really know what to expect. But what really helped me over the years that I've been in this industry is being surrounded by the right people, being surrounded by coaches and mentors that are not only interested in helping you succeed, but they also care about your success. I was very fortunate to have coaches and mentors like Ace and Rich Guzman to help me out with what I need to do for marketing. And a lot of people underestimate the value of coaching and mentorship. I have invested thousands and thousands of dollars into coaching and mentorship just to help me improve my skills. Because to go through the company trainings only, it just really wasn't enough for me. I felt like I needed additional training. I needed to build up my skills further so that I can start being a marketer and start rolling out my daily method of operation. That way I can get things going and be on my way to producing results. And that's exactly what I did with investing into coaching and mentorship. I remember a few years ago, I invested into a coaching program with my coaches and mentors, Ace and Rich Guzman, and it absolutely helped me out so much in building up my skills. Now I'm at a point where I'm taking action. I know what I need to do, and I'm growing. And that's why, if you're getting started in this industry, don't underestimate the value of investing into a coach or mentor. Don't underestimate that. It's essential for everybody that's looking to be successful with this industry for the long term. Now, don't just invest with just anybody in coaching and mentorship, because there are those out there that are just after your wallets and not giving you what you pay for. But that's where you got to be careful. You got to be careful with who you invest your money with. You got to make sure that they know what they're doing, and they're also going to care about you succeeding. But at the same time, you also got to do your part in showing up and doing the work. Otherwise, if you don't, then it's simply not going to work. I cannot begin to tell you how many times I've seen people think that it's just so easy to be an internet marketer. You just join one business opportunity, figure out what you need to do all by yourself, teach everything yourself to yourself, and then when you take action, everything's going to be smooth sailing from there, and then you're going to start raking in those high ticket profits. It doesn't work that way. You need to know what you're doing. You need someone who's already been through the journey you're about to embark on. Write that down. You need to go to someone who's already been through the journey that you're about to embark on. Don't so much be focused on the money. The money's going to come once you understand the value of what it means to invest in yourself, to understand the value of having a support system in place so that you're not feeling like you're all alone. Because something that doesn't get talked about enough in this industry is the feeling of being alone. When you're working on your business, when you're climbing your way to the top, it can get very lonely. And this is something that you can't exactly freely discuss with your friends and family, because chances are they're not going to understand what you're doing. And that's why you need a support system in place so you don't feel like you're alone. You can fall back to your coaches and mentors. You can fall back to people who are doing what you're doing, and hey, just start befriending them and start video chatting with them, meet up with them, and exchange business ideas. What you've been doing, what you've been working on, what's not working, what you intend to do. You don't need to play this Lone Ranger game. Now, are there going to be times where you feel like you're alone? Yeah, it will feel like you're alone sometimes. But you gotta remind yourself you're not alone. That if you reach out to the right people, they're gonna help you. If you're stuck on something, you reach out to the right people, they're gonna help you. They're gonna help you get unstuck. But they can't help you if you're not gonna reach out and be open. It's so important that you don't go into this industry being completely alone, because anyone that's been successful didn't do it completely alone. If they tell you that they did, they're lying to you. Don't underestimate the value of coaching and mentorship. It's absolutely helped me on my business journey. I'm seeing results grow, and I'm on my way to generating the desired results, the desired income that I'm looking to achieve. And I'm excited. And that's why I keep consistent in doing all of my business activities on a daily basis. And I know that deep within my soul, deep within my heart, that it's all going to work out. All I need to do is be consistent and make the tweaks where needed. I'm here to let you know you're not alone in this. There are people out there that are willing to help you. I'm willing to help you if you sign up with me. Um, if you sign up with me in the opportunity that I'm a part of right now, I'm willing to help you out. And I'm not going to leave you hanging like, unfortunately, most people do, who just run off to the bank with your money and then don't give you what you pay for. I don't stand for that. I don't believe in that. I believe in being of service to other people. I believe in the importance and the value of getting the help that you need so that you can start building your skills and growing, be on your way to generating results. You're not alone. And know that there's a network out there that's available to you at any time. You are free to reach out if you need any help with anything marketing related. And heck, if there are times where you feel sad or you're going through a tough time in your life and you want to know what you can do to overcome it so you can get closer to your goals and not have to set it aside, reach out to someone. You are free to reach out to me and I can help you. But nobody can help you if you're not willing to help yourself first. You're not a lone ranger. You are part of something bigger. And know that even though not everyone in this industry is going to be for you, know that if you reach out to the right people, you can start building a support network, a support network of people that will help you get to your goals and help lift you up even on the days when you're feeling down. Okay, so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and just take a quick sip of water and I'll dive into the next segment, which is answering questions. There have been some questions that came in prior to this live stream episode. And after I get a quick sip of water, I'll go ahead and address those questions. Okay, here we go. So Jordan asked, can coaching and mentorship help you make money as an entrepreneur? Absolutely. A lot of my results that I've been able to achieve in my affiliate marketing business, I wouldn't have been able to do if it weren't for coaching and mentorship. As I mentioned earlier on in this episode, I cannot begin to stress enough the importance of coaching and mentorship. It can absolutely help you build your skills so that you can increase your chances of generating leads and converting those leads into sales. How can you generate the level of income that you want if you don't know how to generate leads? How can you generate leads if you don't have the skills that you need to do that? And how do you build up your skills? You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in building up your skill sets. And you can do that by teaming up with the right people who are genuinely interested in seeing you succeed, not for their own benefit, but for yours as well. It's important that you invest into coaching and mentorship. If you don't, then what will happen is you'll be taking action in your business without understanding what you're doing. And that's the last thing you want. You don't want to be doing all these different things, all these different activities. You don't know what you're doing, and then you're not seeing the results that you want. That can lead to an incredible amount of frustration, and chances are you're going to quit. So instead of going that route, I highly recommend you go the coaching and mentorship route. So that way you can build your skills and become the marketer, not just another affiliate. Harry asks, how can you add more email subscribers and increase engagement with content? You can do two things. The first thing is, for whatever business opportunity that you're marketing, you gotta do paid traffic and free traffic. With paid traffic, you can start off by doing solo ads, and that way, when people opt in to your page via with their email address, your page should be set up where those leads are getting added onto your email list in your autoresponder. Now, if you don't have the budget to do paid advertising right now, to do solo ads, then what you can do is start off with free marketing. It's a strategy that can take a long time to build, but if you get it going and stay consistent with it, you're going to find that over time, you're going to start seeing those results climb. You're going to start seeing leads coming in. You're going to start seeing people opting in to your list. But mind you, free marketing via social media is going to take a while to build. It's not something that's going to happen immediately within the first few weeks or even the first couple of months. So keep that in mind. If you can do paid traffic and you have the budget for it, I would highly recommend that you invest into learning how solo ads work so you can master that skill, and invest into solo ads so that you can start building your list faster. So you can build your list of email subscribers that way. The second thing that you need to do, you got to create content that's not only valuable to your audience, but it's also relevant to them based on whatever it is that you sell. So for instance, if you sell affiliate marketing products, you guys stick with the affiliate marketing niche. Those who are make money online opportunity seekers. You got to figure out what is it that they're struggling with? What are their pains? What are their challenges? And then you want to make sure you create content talking about those pains and challenges and introducing your products and or services as the solution. It's essential that you understand this because so many people miss this step. I know I missed this step in the very beginning because in the very beginning, I was talking a lot about mindset, personal development. And while mindset is a part of being a successful internet marketer, being a successful entrepreneur, it's not lining up with what I'm selling. So you got to keep in mind the messaging that you're sending out to your email list. Is it tying into the products and or services that you're selling? Because if it's not, then you found out the problem. You got to make the tweaks. Because when you start making the tweaks, when you start talking about content that's relevant to them, that's when they're going to start tuning into your emails more. You're going to see your open rates go up. You're going to see clicks start to pop in. And before you know it, you can generate some conversions. But that's not going to be possible if all you send are pushy, spammy, purely promotional type of emails. You don't want to do that. Don't be a used car salesman. You want to be the marketer that stands out in someone's inbox, that gives them value, that helps them solve their pains and challenges that they're going through, and you lead it into introducing your product and or service as the solution to their pains and challenges. And that's the way you got to do it. Jason asked, how would you respond to this email reply, or would you not bother at all? So Jason sent me a screenshot of an email reply, which I'll go ahead and do a share screen on. And we're going to go through reading this email reply. And I'm going to talk about what to do if you get such an email reply, something similar to this. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Waiting for this to load. It's taking some time. What the? Hey, what's going on? Oh no, don't tell me. Okay, just had some technical difficulties. Comes with being an internet marketer, so just bear with me here. Anyways, seems like we're back. So let's go ahead and take a look at this email reply that I got from Jason. And I'm going to share with you what to do when you're email marketing and you receive an email reply like this one here. And I'll show you what you can do. Okay, let's put this right here. Minimize this. And let's take a look at this. So in this email, Jason was telling me he was talking about money mindset. And he received an email reply from this individual who said the following: Jason, take some advice from someone who is probably old enough to be your grandmother. True jobs are helpful and needed, therefore it works for some and maybe not for others. But for myself, I believe in advocacy work as well as volunteer work, which are also needed. Also, I believe in God who supplies all our needs. It's a promise, and God keeps his word. He will do what he says he will do. I know I can trust him no matter what the issue is. In fact, I'm going through a course called Face to Face with God, and it is about our relationship with the Father. He wishes for an intimate relationship with all of us. When we ask for forgiveness of our sins, we are welcomed into his family as an adopted son or daughter. I learn more every day about this relationship, and I am beginning to love it more and more every day. Now, do not allow yourself to become greedy. You see that one verse in the Bible will tell the story. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Many do not understand this verse. You see, money isn't the issue because money is only a tool that we use to purchase our needs. But if it becomes an idol in your life is when money is used for evil purposes, and that is wrong. As long as you do not allow money to become something more than it really is, you may be okay. So be very careful. Okay. If I were given an email reply from one of my subscribers, something like this, the first thing that you want to keep in mind is, regardless of whatever your views on religion are, this is what I would do. So I actually gave him some advice on what he could do to reply to this email, and this is what I said to him. So let me go ahead and let's see. I'll probably stop sharing my screen here. And let me pull up the reply that I gave to him. So this is what I told him to reply with. I said, Irma, I want to thank you for taking the time to reply. While I respect your belief in religion, understand it is not something you can heavily mix in with business. That's not you're doing all this religion, advocacy, and volunteer work, but that's not my main focus here. These emails you receive from me are for how to make money online, not about religion. If you feel my emails are not adding any value and have no relevance to you, I ask that you unsubscribe from my list. You are free to change your mind at any time, but if you decide this is not the place for you, that's cool with me. I wish you well. So I wrote it like how my friend Jason would say it. And yes, this is actually a friend of mine who's doing marketing. And this is what I told him would be more effective than simply not replying altogether. Now, in some cases, if you get people that cuss you out or they send you email replies which you have to be a pro detective to figure out and decipher what they're saying, if you get those kind of email replies, don't even bother wasting your time, especially if they're cussing you out. If they're cussing you out through an email reply, you've already lost them. The best thing you can do is just unsubscribe that subscriber from your email list. Same thing goes for if they send you a message which you can't even figure out what they're even saying. So if you cannot figure out one bit at all what they're even saying to you, the best thing you can do is unsubscribe that lead from your email list. However, there are some exceptions. Like, for instance, like the reply that Jason got from this one individual. And mind you, you don't want to be diving into things that are not relevant to what you're doing. For instance, I know there's a lot of people that are believers in religion, and there are those that are not. But this is not the place to be discussing that matter. You have to keep it professional and within the context. You got to just respect whatever other people's beliefs are. But at the same time, you got to remind them that it's not about religion in this context, but rather what you're doing is you're marketing a business. And if they're not interested or it has no relevance to them, you can simply ask them to unsubscribe from your list if it has no relevance. Now, these people are free to change their minds, but they got to understand and respect your time, because it's not really relevant if you go on out and start talking about religion. It's not within your place. And this is important to understand when it comes to dealing with email replies you get from people. There are going to be some that you can reply to, but when you reply to an email reply, you got to keep in mind that you got to keep it within context. Don't deviate away too much from what you are doing. If people are telling you their life story, then you can show them some support. You can sympathize with them on what they're going through, but you don't have to enter a lengthy, detailed conversation with them about it. But when you're doing email replies, if you're going to reply to one of them, just make sure to keep it within context, be professional, deploy empathy, show that you actually care, and just give a friendly reminder that they're a subscriber on this email list to learn how to make money online. And if that has no relevance anymore to them, then they are free to leave. They are free to unsubscribe from the list. But should they change their mind, they are welcome to stay. As long as you keep it within that context, you're going to be okay. And that's how you're going to be able to address email replies when you receive them from your subscribers. Okay, so I'll be around for just another moment in case anyone has any other questions, or if you have questions that you want me to cover. If there are no more questions, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, I don't see any more questions coming in. I trust you got a ton of value out of this live stream. And if you did, I invite you to join me on the journey of achieving time freedom through affiliate marketing. Simply take the first step by grabbing my free beginner's cheat sheet for affiliate marketing report by looking for the link below this video. If you've been struggling with making money online for some time, you've been doing so much research for hours on end, but it's making you feel more overwhelmed and confused, you're not going anywhere, I highly encourage you to directly reach out to me. Let me know how I can be of service to you on your business journey to success, so that way you can finally get unstuck and start producing the results that you're looking for. I'll be there to help guide you every step of the way. With that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for joining me in on this live stream episode. Have an amazing day, wherever you may be, whatever time zone that you're watching this from. And I'll see you on the next one very soon. Take care, and all the absolute best.